So if you don't know, in Georgia there were just elections like a week ago. In these elections, a pro-Russian party won. The results of the election were attacked by roughly everyone who isn't Russian. So basically this, with some other things that have happened in the last year in Georgia, marks Georgia returning to the sphere of influence of Russia, which is like the thing of Georgia. It has been slapped around by greater powers around it for forever. But to get back to Ck3, which is what this video is about, that I've decided to make a video where I play as Georgia and defeat every major power around Georgia, just to give Georgians a bit of a morale boost, you know? You're gonna need it. Well, it's good to see Georgia in its heyday, playing as King Georgi III, who's asexual, curiously, and he's focused on learning. That's a bit stereotypical, isn't it? Ambitious, zealous, and diligent. Interesting. And here is his daughter, who we're gonna be playing as for most of the game, Princess Tamar. She is our player heir. Most importantly, she is a very important figure in Georgian history. She is regarded as Queen Tamar the Great. Basically, under her, Georgia was the strongest ever, and it even made a play for Constantinople. Unsuccessfully, I might add. Somewhat unsuccessful. I mean, they created the Empire of Trebizond. Today I'm gonna be playing as her, probably, since here King Georgi is already halfway dead. And the first thing we should do is get here Princess Tamar some good husband. Ideally something that will give us a strong alliance. Going of course matrilineally, I am tempted to go for this guy, who's my cousin's son. I mean, it would give us an alliance with our family north of us in Alania. And then 3,000 men is good. Yeah, fuck it, let's just ally Alania. Hopefully this alliance will bring our realms together, so I won't have to go to war with them. 1% chance of their children being inbred. Who cares? I'm focused on learning. I'll take theology. I don't even want to live longer, so you know. I'll take glory for marriage acceptance here in dynasty legacies. Let's fill our council with our daughter. And let's start our reign. The first thing I'm gonna do is conquer this Muslim guy who has only one county. And I can obliterate him instantly. Because he ran into us and we captured him. So now Georgia looks much better. Erzurum would also be good to conquer if we wanna work on the shape of our country. I mean, we are here sandwiched between some of the most powerful kingdoms in the world. I mean, Seljuks and Seljuks, Khwarezmids, Kamania, and potentially some not very good neighbors, and also quite in the way of the Mongols, although not as much as you might think. And actually, Georgia has a very poor history with the Mongols, as its golden age was basically ended by the Mongols coming in and demolishing everything. I would also like to ally Hungary, very much I would like that. That has to wait until my daughter has kids. Right, let's start the war against Erzurum for our rightful holdings. We outnumber them, and I don't like them generally, just. It still takes us forever to besiege, mostly because I didn't give my army any time to recover, and I still have 0. Actually no, I have all the trebuchets and someone declared war on me. It's the Kara... oh fuck, it's the Ildeguzids. Well, that's not pleasant. I'll wait until I besiege this and then I'm gonna meet them. Hopefully I can maybe capture these people's leader. Inspiration strikes. Description. Oh thanks, you really described what happened. Let's wait until my army actually recovers. And let's fuck up the Erzurum army. I hope they stop running and they hit the ground running, and I'm not gonna sing All Star right fucking here. I hope we win. We lost. Fuck me. And I hope you die at all cost. I know that didn't make sense. Shut the fuck up, end the rebellion. This is starting well. I bet this is almost as tough as actually living in Georgia, actually living in Georgia nowadays is pretty fine. Georgia is actually like a developed country, you know, somewhat developed. I guess it depends on what you think is a developed country. Yeah, let's fight first these invaders. We lost because I didn't wait for my allies. That's a mistake. Maybe mistake, more like a mistake. When someone else declared war on me, also when I've lost against these assholes. So yeah, that's a county lost. Vassal of the Byzantines, I didn't notice him, genuinely. And an independence faction is going to happen. This guy who somehow loves me and still wants to rebel because of personality. You're gonna die. Me and my ally / cousin are gonna beat the fuck out of you. And let's fight Erzurum, because I need to do that. I still have their capital besieged, they didn't besiege it somehow. And there's the independence faction that has 10,000 men somehow. Let's head there. And they're no longer here. The rebellious vassals disappeared. You know what? No, they were never there. The enemy army fell out the window. Hit them with the Russian treatment. Okay, that's 1 war 1. Come on, another one? Seriously? This is probably why no one plays actually as Georgia. I've never seen someone play as Georgia, like genuinely. I've seen Armenia, but I have not seen Georgia. Maybe I'm missing something, maybe I'm just blind. And if that's the case, then shut the fuck up and just cheer as I do, I don't know, whatever I'm gonna do. And we've won against these assholes. It's good. If they'll pay me 900, that's worth it. That's worth it 100 times over, holy shit. For the Independence War, I'd really like to crush this guy. Okay, I need new allies. And my daughter has kids, which is good, but I don't have control over them, because, well, now I have control over them. So yeah, let's use my kid here, and let's get... I mean, the Byzantines would be... like, that's a pretty clear choice. Maybe Vladimir would be also nice. I mean, in terms of alliance power... yeah, let's take the Byzantines. The Byzantine Emperor is gonna die anyway before anything actually... before the marriage can actually happen, so yeah, let's go. I'll just call in one of the strongest empires on my side. There's literally zero downsides to this. And I have to fill out my council again. With these people who hate me mostly. I lost. But there's still chance, because... well, the Byzantines won't definitely arrive in time. Although they are almost here. I can get mercenaries. Them are already hired. Alright, let's spend 700 and let's go into this war. That's more than this war is worth. I maybe should have just taken White Peace, but... I mean, this way... this pays off instantly and I have some extra soldiers. Now let's call you, Byzantium, into the last war and everything should be fine. And now I have a son. Or I'm always in need for more alliances. Fight my vassal. I need to stop this independence war. Or I guess not really stop it. More like end it, win it. Yes, win it. Tamar here is focused on diplomacy, going for August, that's fine. If I can win this independence war, it means I can also revoke all this land and use it as my holdings, which is something I need. Finally, I've won. Independence war over, I can now focus on Erzurum. But I don't need it anymore, because I've won. Just one siege did the trick. Alright, now I'm revoking all your titles. Also convert, asshole, because there's still a lot of apostolic, and I'm not one of them. The last war I'm in is the Byzantine one. That's fine, they can deal with it on their own. Well, you know how I was talking about allying Hungary? Let's use my son for it now. He's gonna have a wife that's older than him, but... details. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Ildeguzids Sultan has become a conqueror. You can't mean this. Come on, no. Fuck. They're currently digging into Tartaria. There's no way I can fight the Ildeguzids off. Well, at least let's expand into these people who are still paying off the debt from that time that they attacked me. Holy shit, the Ildeguzids. Having a conqueror near you is bad. Having two conquerors near you is terrible. It's like life ending. This is gonna be pain if I wanna survive this. I'll need like a healthy dose of luck to do this. Meanwhile though, I'm expanding and I've reached from Black Sea to the Caspian Sea is my realm, are the lands of Georgia. And if I could strike hard at the Ildeguzids like this, take their core territory, it's not their core territories, but it's one of their core territories. It would not weaken them because they're still a fucking conqueror, and if anything they just turn on me and kill me. Can I seduce the leader of the Ildeguzids? No, and it only makes things worse for me also, because I'm zealous. Let's fight the Ildeguzids. Just calling everything I have. Rally my armies. All my 10,000 men. Yeah, that's all of them. So let's head into... Well, let's not head into anywhere. Let's head to my holdings where the Ildeguzids are and where Hungary is not going for some reason because it was too busy reorganizing. Let's charge in. And the Ildeguzid army is defeated. Go in now, siege more of their land. Let's head into against them again. We have a separate army here. Yes, 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 yes. Fight the Ildeguzids, no. Holy shit, how did they do that? How? How did they just stack wipe 40,000 men? I crushed their army like 3 times. And somehow they just came back stronger and stack wiped everything against them. Can I get any more allies? Galicia, Volhynia, 7,000. And why are the Ildeguzids now going after me instead of fighting the Byzantines? Come on, Hungary, come back with 16,000 men, yes. Jesus Christ, I hope they save me here. So what I've learned from my experience fighting the Ildeguzids until now, I don't know. Avoid getting stack wiped, I guess, is a thing. That's definitely a good idea. I must besiege something here. I'm losing on ticking war score. Let's fight the Ildeguzids again. Still can win more. I can still get more war score from battles. Here, head into this separate battle against them. Come on, if I could capture their leader, that would be very good. I still have 15,000 men. I look at them and no matter what, they always have 15,000 men. It like doesn't matter whether they've just been defeated or they're winning or whatever. They have 15,000 men and that's the only thing that remains the same. 27,000. We're actually losing on numbers here. Neither Hungary or me is getting on any stronger soon. Taking White Peace is actually probably a better idea. Yeah, let's do it. And this is a thing. The Mongols are here. And they're coming in guns blazing, and then this time Genghis Khan is actually a conqueror. I don't know what determines if he's a conqueror or not. I've seen him most of the time not having the conqueror trait. You know what I'm also gonna do? I'm gonna disinherit my firstborn. So that my secondborn inherits, because he's so insanely good. Meanwhile, let's go to a holy warfare kingdom against the Caucasus. The Kingdom of Caucasus. Why? Because I wanna use my kingdom tier war. Sort of needed. I don't really have any land I want off of the Ildeguzids. I just really want them to not be a threat anymore. And trust me, a threat they are. Right, let's call in Hungary. Because the Khanate of the Caucasus called in like 10,000 guys. I'm not really into 10,000 guys, so you know, let's head home for a bit, get some supplies in order, and then we can go and burn Sarkel to the ground and slaughter their women and children, steal all the valuables and eat all the dinners. And this scheme is honestly the biggest failure of a scheme I've ever seen. Let's just abandon it. Hello, Hungary here. Knock knock, who's there? Dead. You're dead? No, you're dead. Now let's go to Sarkel. Thanks. Now I even captured the war leader. Wait, I can ransom him and then I've still won. Now that's how I like it. Let's give my disinherited son a duchy for once. So he can cry about being disinherited while being a fucking duke. Yeah, Ildeguzids, hello. They're losing against the Fuck. That means I'm gonna border the Mongols, least. But I can become a subject to the Mongols. It's so satisfying seeing the Ildeguzids and all the other people who have been troubling me lose to the Mongols. Seriously, a white piece. I guess you have like 10 other wars you're worried about, but really? Man, that's kinda weak. He's in trouble. In big trouble. He has a civil war against him. A big one, 22,000 men. Well, how about I use this opportunity to get these two counties in Caucasia. I'll call in Hungary and everyone I can, which is Hungary only really. Yeah, it fucking is, especially when they humiliate you right back by taking what you've just taken. They've seriously just retaken all this. They left their entire realm that's being currently torn apart by civil war. And they've just came in like, yeah, let's take back this land. And they are seriously defeating us, despite being only 10,000 of them. And I died, so now I'm playing as my son. You have a tyranny war that you're terrifically losing. No, you're actually winning it, holy shit. How are you doing that? Hello, the clock has turned back like a year. How is it possible? How am I playing as Tamar again? What happened? Well, you see, the game crashed. And you know what, I didn't want to bring this up in the video before, but now that it happened, I'm gonna tell you. This is the second time today the game crashed. Twice this day, the game crashed right before my eyes and turned back the clock like an hour. The first time I cut it out because you know that happens. But actually this is no longer like a thing that just happens. Ever since Road to Power came out, doing these videos is 2 times more frustrating, because every other hour the game just crashes. And it's not like anything, there's not really a problem on my side, because before it was fine. And it doesn't happen with anything else, it's just Ck3. It's just crashing every other minute. But fine, we're back now. Let's head back north, because, well, we already know what's gonna happen. And I got typhus again, so I'm gonna die again. That's fine, that's cool. I'm doing everything the same again. Fight the Ildeguzids. That's their name, right? No, the Ildeguzids, I'm sorry, I think I... The name is kind of interchangeable with something else, and I got typhus now too. I need to remove myself from command, and let's do like a feast or something. I'm no longer at the brink of death, that's good. Alright, and with this done, Georgia controls all of the Caucasus. Like seriously, all of the Caucasus except this county, Timutarakhan. I hope you forgive me not owning that. We have defeated the Ildeguzids. The Mongols are... they don't exist actually, that's just Russian propaganda. And here King George IV is leading Georgia into a bright new future. unlike in real life. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Fucking subscribe and, have a nice day.